Third grade physical science, optics and light energy lab.
All right, scientists, welcome to day 2. And today we are going to explore what happens to light when it shines through liquids and solids. So I'm going to read the directions to this procedure. You may have just read them on the Nearpod screen, but I'm going to read them to help me remember what I am supposed to do. Your teacher may give you a recording sheet, or you may be putting your answers in the Nearpod. So step 1 says to take the beaker and place it on a flat surface. Got it. Now I'm going to stand my pencil or place my pencil in the beaker and observe the beaker from all sides. Do you notice anything interesting as we look at the beaker from many angles? And I'm just going to walk around the beaker and make some observations. The next step says to remove the pencil from the beaker, so I'm going to do that. And fill the beaker about halfway. So I'm going to turn my beaker. My beaker is calibrated. That means it's got the measurements on it. But if you don't have a beaker, that's okay. You can do the same investigation with a cup. So let's pour. And it says about halfway, so I'm not doing an exact measurement. Just want to make sure it's about halfway. Okay. So we filled the beaker about halfway, and we're going to stand the pencil back up in the beaker and make observations again from all around. All right, so I'm going to start here and just work around and see if there is anything interesting as I make my observations. Do you see anything? Let's come around to this side, because we said we're going to observe it from all angles. Anything interesting there? Keep on going. I want to see it from every angle. Anything interesting that you observe? Does the pencil look different when it's in the beaker with water? Now, my beaker is empty, pretty much a couple of drops in there. And the next step says that we're going to take a flashlight and shine the light through the beaker without water at different angles. And we're going to discuss our observations. So I have a flashlight that I'm using that is on a cell phone. So I want you to observe what happens from different angles. And do you notice what's happening there? If you wait just 1 second, I'm going to turn off the lights. And let's observe now what it's like when the flashlight shines through. Isn't that interesting? So for those of you that are at home, if you're using a cup and you don't have a flashlight, as you can see, the flashlight on a cell phone works pretty well too. That was pretty cool, huh? So the next step says that we're going to add some more water back in, and we're going to repeat the process. We're going to shine the light through the beaker, but this time with water. So I'm going to pour my water back in there. And just like last time, we're going to look at it with the lights on, and then I'll take the lights off and we can look at it that way. So I'm shining it through. Is there anything that you notice there? I know that I'm observing some differences. How about you? Ready to see what it looks like with the lights off? Now, if you didn't see it before, you may notice it a little bit better with the lights off. What are you observing as I change the angle that the light is shining this time? What